to another segment of 122nd, continuing with the Gathering of the Juggalos 2024 artist interviews. This is my personal favorite one. I think it went really, really well. Sound issues mostly to a minimum. We were outside, kind of behind the merch row area. There was like this creepy shack, so we decided to sit there. But anyway, man, sat down with a legend as far as I'm concerned. A guy I've been a fan of since I was, about 17 years old, and I'm 44, so you can put that all together. Mastamind of NATAS. I think this was an awesome interview. I'm really, really happy about it. So, please enjoy. Until next time, thanks, everybody.
All right, everybody, welcome back to another segment of 120 Seconds. As always, I am Stockwell. I'm with the motherfucking legend, member of NATAS, Mastamind. Under normal circumstances, I would ask an artist to explain themselves in 120 seconds in their own words, but there's no fucking way I'm going to disrespect Mastamind with that bullshit. So let's just start let's just call it the origin story, if you will,
okay,
of Isham, Mastamind, NATAS. As I understand it, you for real gave Isham a demo when you guys were in high school. Is that a true story? Or is that just some shit?
Man, Isham was everything in high school. Everybody knew his name.
Yeah.
And he was in the fucking 9th grade.
Right. I know, yeah.
He was riding to school in this fucking hearse-looking car. He had this old-ass classic, and he had just made Booming Words from Hell.
You know what I forgot?
You know what I mean? And erotic poetry and the other single, maxi single he did. But anyway, he had those out, and the whole school was crazy about it, including me. And I heard him, and I just had to borrow some money from my mother. I went to the closest studio, and I made my attempt at some wicked music. You know what I'm saying? And it was like 3 songs I gave him.
All right.
And these guys thought I was gonna join their group in the studio, but I didn't. I told them I was taking my shit to Isham, and they wished me luck, and he liked it. And next day, he said, "You want to make an album?" I said, "Yeah, damn right."
So you were doing wicked shit for real?
I did that for him.
Okay, no, I know, yeah.
Because, the Booming Words from Hell
was the big shit out. Yeah,
it hit me so hard.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to do.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I did. I made some hardcore music for him, and he liked it, and hit me up the next day. Said, "You want to make a record?" So I'm thinking it's a Mastamind record. And that's what we was going in thinking. As I was catching the bus down 7 Mile to his studio every day on Shaner, I was thinking I was making a Mastamind record, and we was like 10 songs deep. At least 8 to 10 songs deep into the project. That's when he wrote NATAS on a piece of paper and showed it to me like, "What you think? That's the name of the group." I said, "A group?" you know what I mean? I was like, "Okay." NATAS, I said, "That's Satan backwards, bro." And he was like, "Man, it's not. It's NATAS." I was like, "I'm with it."
That makes sense. You shot, sir. I know.
Right.
Yeah.
He said, "It's not Satan backwards." I said, "Okay, it's not." And I went with it, man. And boom, we started working on the NATAS records, man. It changed from a Mastamind to a NATAS record.
That story is
That's
weird.
why I got so many songs on the first NATAS record.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But as time went on with NATAS, I just became the front man as far as the lyrics go, and he allowed me to do that. And TNT was real big on personality, and Isham was doing the music, so he allowed me to just be the front man for NATAS, and I appreciated that.
Yeah, that story is way fucking more cool than I thought it would be. I know. I expect you to just be like, "Yeah, that's what happened."
Right. Nah, it was much more complicated than that.
All right. So, and you mentioned him, and I'm gonna go there, obviously. As a matter of fact, last summer, me and my wife were in Vegas. We go to Vegas a lot, actually. Okay. But for the first time going out there, I went to the spot where the car accident happened.
Oh, really?
And I took a RIP TNT photo.
Nice.
I Googled it for real, like.
Yeah.
He had his real name and found out exactly where it happened. Literally, the pole he hit. I stood in front of it, put a RIP TNT picture, and my wife took my photo. That shit to me for. I've talked to you about this before, being such a big fan of RLP and shit. So I'm really
glad that you made that voice, because I haven't.
I'll show it to you after this. Yeah.
Good.
So
R.I.P. TNT.
Yes. R.I.P. to TNT for sure. How did he come into play? That's where I was going next.
Oh, T?
Yeah.
T was there before me.
That's what I thought.
That was
him and you were friends, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
They were running around high school with finger waves in their fucking head. Detroit players, you know what I'm saying? And just running Osborne High School, you know what I mean? It was, as far as charisma goes and doing shit, hey, everybody had their eyes on Terry Jones and Esham Smith, you know what I'm saying? Including me. I wanted to be down.
Yeah.
You know, and luckily he liked the music I did for him. So yeah, man, TNT is a very big part of it. You know, he's he's a motivational guy. You know, he was just so into his family. He had 2 little sisters. You know, they love him, and it's just, man, it's a hell of a loss. You know what I mean? But he did add much to the group of NATAS.
He
did. You know, he kind of loosened up the tension a little bit.
Yeah, it's kind
between
of
me and Esham.
Right,
you know what I mean?
I get that too.
Tension?
But also,
no, not tension like that. I'm saying hardcore with the music. You know what I mean?
He had way different vibe to things.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He had a different vibe.
And there's the small but mighty thing, you know, where like he might only appear on every 3rd track, but T was present. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
And you know, like the question, if I get to sit down with E, and I wanted to ask both of you, favorite TNT verse. I think it's an easy answer, but maybe you got something I don't.
Man, I love Cyberkill.
Okay.
You know, that came really
I know.
late.
Okay, but yeah, that's all right.
You know, but if you want to go to day 1, you know, what was popular in the hood was Hands on My Nutsack.
Oh my God.
That was a real, you know, fun track. You know what I mean? That's
Listen,
what's
Juggalos, I'm an old RLP mark like a motherfucker.
Me too.
So, and I'm sitting next to my friends who also are. And to sit with Mastamind right now to kind of reminisce on some old shit is next level fucking cool for me. So, yeah. For the record, it's Virgin Mary for me without question. But
okay, Virgin Mary, yeah.
Oh my
he
God.
He did come hard on that.
Oh my God.
I did help him write that a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna take some of that credit, and he doesn't have he don't have a problem with saying that me and E helped him write some shit, because we all used to sit around when we first started trading bars, you know what I mean? And it was a totally organic process from day 1 to at least to 99. Actually, that's how we just, it was just so organic. We would just have conversations and automatically 3 songs come from it, you know? It was crazy. That's the type of guy Esham is. He's a big idea guy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's him.
Oh, y'all just gonna point at
Right. Ideas.
Yeah.
Man.
Like a Mustang 5.0 10 summers ago.
Oh, yeah. Come on, man.
Don't think I don't know, motherfucker.
Feel me.
All right, so Liquid Drano in '95, which was really, you know, like it's an EP, and it was even a short EP, right?
It was.
But then it took until 2000 to release The Mind's Eye. But then after that, it's been kind of every year or 2 that you've been releasing material.
Right.
So, was it that the focus was on NATAS early, and not Mastamind as a solo artist, or just timing, or just not a desire? Like what would you say?
All desire. No, there's no lack of desire.
Okay.
You know, but timing.
Yep.
Has a lot to do with it. You know, I mean, like I say, we started off as a Mastamind record. You know.
No, right, and I didn't know. So I wrote the question a month ago, so to have
so
I
would say it's just all timing. You know, I thought Liquid Drano would come much sooner. You know, I thought The Mind's Eye would come much sooner. You know, but like I say,
front to back, amazing work of art, and I've told him that to his face before.
Mind's Eye, man.
Oh my God.
I had a ball doing that record. That was when we were, you know, we moved into our new studio. We did The Mind's Eye, Tongues, the Wicked Worldwide album, all there.
Bonkers.
We was going crazy.
Yeah, bonkers. So
around that time.
I'm totally getting off track here, but Hollowicked 2000 is one of my favorite psychopathic related shows of all time. And I'm a fuck the beef guy for the record.
Okay.
But you know, Twisted open, and about 4 or 5 songs into the Twisted set, the beat for Dead Body Man came on, and the ICP came out and did Dead Body Man, and then that's when we realized they were doing split sets that night. So there'd be 3 or 4 Twisted songs, 3 or 4 ICP songs, and then they would do like a collab track, and then Twisted would come back out, and then one of those, I think, was it Wicked Worldwide? Was that the beat that came? I don't remember, but it was a fucking straight like Isham ass beat, and it was like, oh my god. And Isham and Mastamind came out as kind of a surprise split set as part of that set. And at that time, I had seen E a couple times, but I had never seen you or NATAS live before. So that was my first live Mastamind shit.
At Hollow Wicked.
Hollow Wicked 2000. Can you use that shit? Yeah.
That was my only Hollow Wicked.
Okay.
Only one.
So that's
crazy.
That's up there with my favorite shows.
Yeah, that was a moment in time right there.
It was, man.
It really was,
incredible.
man.
All right.
Caught that lightning.
Right. So again, we're shifting gears, and
good.
I've had a couple drinks, so I'm kind of jumping around. But House of Frankenstein with Teddy Bass.
Bass.
It is bass?
It is bass. I know it smelled like a goddamn bass fishing. But
because it's the Bass Brothers, the Eminem guys.
Okay.
That's bass. And it's spelled exactly the same.
Some people spell bass with
yeah,
two
right,
S's,
right,
man.
yeah.
You
So,
know.
all right. So
Teddy Bass.
All right, I didn't know it was bass. So he's
all
an
good.
instrumental artist.
Yeah.
That just happens to kind of touch on horror in his I don't know, instrumental releases, if you want to say that. He's done some shit with Cool Keith.
Yes.
Who I'm also pretty big into.
Yes.
Especially like the Dr. Octagon Cool Keith shit. Yeah. How did that come about to make House of Frankenstein?
That's why he kind of caught my ear, because he did work with Cool Keith.
Okay.
You know, I love Cool Keith, and hell, he was signed to Real Life.
I remember,
once
yeah,
time.
yep.
And you know, I knew his vibe once I knew he was with Keith, and so he came with the idea, man. He actually came to me like, I want to do something called House of Frankenstein. You're the monster, I'm the doctor. I was with it.
Yeah.
You know, because I thought it was a cool type of thing where we was taking something real mainstream and putting some underground touches to it, putting the wicked shit to it, actually, because, you know, Frankenstein is a horror movie, and that's wicked shit. So I just tried to take that mainstream shit and bring it underground and put myself as the monster, and I've done a pretty damn good job at it.
Yeah.
I didn't think we would go. I thought it was gonna be one album.
Well, that's my my follow-up is, are you gonna keep doing it?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
Because those are like they're crazy unique.
I'm gonna tell you
That's
like
the best
this.
word I could use, right? Is that It's not a Mastamind we've ever heard before.
Right.
Right. I mean, you honestly, like you've had kind of the similar kind of delivery since fucking, you know, the first NATAS album, right? But for when you do the House of Frankenstein shit, sometimes you slow up, sometimes like it really is a different Mastamind.
Good.
In my opinion.
I'm glad you feel that. I mean, I hope the other fans feel it, because actually I feel different when I aim
like it's
for
a different vibe.
Yeah, it's a whole different vibe anyway.
Okay.
And his musicality is off the charts. You know what I mean? He wants to be a rapper, but I tell him, man, just do the beats. You know what I mean? Let me handle this. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you may hear some bars on Teddy Bass, and he may take you real deep, but he means well. You know what I mean? But for the most part, you will always hear me being the monster, being the front man for that group. Even if it's not a whole album every Halloween, just like last Halloween. I only did the single, Crush 'Em.
Right, yeah.
Only because I really love that track with the Vincent Price and everything. And I just told them, man, we're just going to roll with just one single at a time.
Okay.
Because we always been hitting them with albums every year.
Right.
So
my question could have been more detailed. That was kind of where I was going. Like,
okay.
Because it was just kind of that single, so I didn't know if...
Oh,
like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if it's like a...
This year...
You're going to dabble, or you're going to keep
yeah,
going?
I might just do a single and a B-side type of thing this year.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I got some
but,
real
I mean, would you
shit.
agree that's the most unique beats that you've ever spit over?
Unique?
Well, maybe not, because you got E. But you know what I mean?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean? It is. Teddy Bass goes there. And he wants to see me on his beats. You know what I mean? And trust me, I got to turn down as many beats as he send me.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because he just throwing everything.
Yeah, sometimes his shit is a lot.
You know?
Right, yeah. Instrumentally, I get what you're saying.
Right.
Yeah,
So, you
it's
know,
hard to spit on it, right?
nowadays, I'm going to just carefully handpick. And you guys, you know, you'll never get another 15-song House of Frankenstein again.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I got you.
It's going to be straight to the point. It's going to be 9, 10 songs or 2 songs, whatever I'm feeling. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. But please, check out that House of Frankenstein.
All right.
Yeah.
So again, all respect in the world to TNT.
Yes, sir.
Are you gonna do more Natas, or have you closed the book on that, or what are you thinking?
Uh-oh.
I'm not trying to go to a bad place.
No,
just so
no,
you know.
man,
Okay,
no.
okay.
Natas is a great place every time.
Okay.
You know, TNT is a great memory. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why
I talk about them every day to anybody.
And that's why I respect you
feel
saying
me?
when you're done with it. But
I'll talk about Natas with anybody any day.
Okay.
So, you know.
So Natas is gonna be at least the weekend?
Well,
that's what I'm talking about.
I know. I'm talking to
was
Fury.
built-
But if you want to bring it up, please do. Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. That's what I
I'm
was gonna say. We, me and E, we will represent Natas, even if we do make another record. I don't think it'll be called Natas, but we will perform as Natas. But
That shit last year was magical.
I'm telling y'all, Esham been trying to get me to do this record for about 2 years.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Called
okay.
Mastamind and Esham. It's called Me. It's a new group.
Uh-huh.
Him and E. So y'all look out for that. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm putting this out there so maybe the fans could talk me into it or something. You know what I'm saying?
Do it.
Well, I
you know
am.
what I'm saying?
Yeah. What do you need? I'll give you a $5 right now.
Right.
Do
I mean,
it.
you know,
Do it,
I
please.
just
Do it.
timing.
All right.
Timing. That's why I ain't did it yet. I mean, Esham been saying it. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
the timing.
Okay. And then I'm just gonna leave it as what is next for Mastamind? Like just period. Like where do we go from today?
From today, we make more great music. You know, we try to deal with this real life I'm dealing with now. You know what I mean? That's why you guys haven't heard me. You know, I'm kind of a caregiver for my wife. So it's like, I never wanted to put that out, but I just did. That's the first time I ever put it out there. And so, you know,
Yeah, right.
a lot of that shit, you know, a lot of that caregiving I'm doing is just keeping me from just hitting the studio like I need to be.
Okay.
Long story short. You know what I'm saying? And trust me, I write every day. You know what I mean? I just like you haven't seen me in a year, like on any type of stage, but this one, I'm still gonna perform like it was yesterday. I was performing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? People still gonna feel me like I ain't never lost a step or whatever, and I never will, because like I said, I'm always thinking. I got it from the Mr. Idea Man himself. I'm always thinking, always writing. Esham is doing the damn thing. You know what I mean? He's in a different space in life, but we coming together. It's all gonna come full circle. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I believe. I think me and him gonna do another record. I think I'm gonna do more records. I think I'm gonna touch base back with the Orthus. I'm gonna fuck with Schizo some more.
I was gonna bring shout out Schizo.
Schizo.
Love you, dog.
Shout out, man.
Love
That's
you,
my
dog.
motherfucking brother.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, I'm just gonna get real musical in the coming time. It's all about timing.
All right. Again, you never wanna be like the overt fan when you're doing the interview, and but sometimes you just can't help it. In my life, when I was 17, 18, discovering this scene and discovering this dude, and he's been to my place a couple times to play shows, and we've had some sit downs, but to have the discussion that he and I just had with a couple of my other great friends sitting here means a whole fucking lot to me. So Juggalos, if you don't know,
I see your eyes welling up.
yeah, Mastamind of NATAS, get the fuck out of here, man. This is crazy to me.
Hell yeah.
If you don't know Mastamind, if you don't know NATAS, you don't know your history. And
You need to do your history.
yeah. And
Do your homework.
Yeah,
That's
go
what's
learn
up.
your history. And my fucking absolute pleasure. I appreciate your time, brother.
My
so
pleasure.
much, so much. All right.
Love you.
Thank you.
Woo woo. Yeah.
Sorry for that.
They gonna love us for life.
Yeah, I don't go there.
Right.
I don't fuck with them anymore. I used to like them, but I don't fuck with them.